How are you doing? What do you think? Nice new dress, long sleeves, bell sleeves to change. I really like this dress. Really nice and floaty. I like the pattern. It's quite light. So you can see it's quite floaty and everything. And I think it goes well with this belt of mine, which I know it's not a new belt at all. It's one I've had for quite some time. Been in quite a few videos now. Probably been in about, I don't know, 100, 200 videos maybe. I don't know, I do vary them, but I know this one gets a lot of use. But yes, like this from the 5-letter place, this one. But, again, very reasonable, very nice. I think it goes with all the brown in the pattern. I think it goes quite well with the beige boots. So, and they've got black accents on them as well, so, you know, with the black elastic, so, yeah, I think this works quite well. I think it works quite well with this wig as well. I think it's quite a decent outfit, but you let me know what you think. I think, let's have a little bit of a sit down for once, shall we? I think it'd be about there, should be about right. So I'll try. I've been asked to do, yes, that's about right, a few seated videos. I'm not quite sure exactly what people want me to do with them. Maybe they just want me to sit here and go, I can if you like. Well, these are only my small ones today because it's actually quite a tight dress up the top here on me. So I've only got my smaller boobs in today, but as you can see, it still looks quite nice. Yes, I hope it does. I think it does. Anyway, not quite what we wanted to talk about today. Although it's not a million miles away, I suppose. I do get asked in the comments a few times, oh, when are you going to do a such and such video? When are you going to do this? When are you going to wear that? Blah, blah, blah. And it's absolutely fine. And please carry on writing those comments. I do want you to write those. I don't know when I'll get around to doing them. Some of them I just can't afford to do. When you go and look at the outfits, because I haven't got them or whatever, and you go and looking at them, and even on blank, 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 or blank, 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 even then they're still rather expensive to do. Now, I'm not asking anybody to send me money or anything like that. I'm not what I'm here for, that sort of thing. And my videos aren't monetized, so I don't get any money for your views or anything like that. Shucks. It'll take a long time before I get to there, a long time. Although I've been doing the videos for 8 years, I think now. I think it was the first one I put up, I think was New Year's Eve 2016 / New Year's Day 2017, so yeah, it's about 8 years now. So yeah, so I've been doing them a long time, but even so I'm nowhere near getting to the state where I can monetise and off the number of views I get. Although some of the times I get lots of views seemingly from nowhere. You know, I can put a video up and I go and look at it midweek and all of a sudden it's got 800 views and I'm thinking, what? Because usually a video of mine is lucky if it's got 800 views by the end of the first 2 years or something. It's I average somewhere between about 40 and 80 views on a video when they first go up in the first week, and then after that they start to tail off, and I still get a few views every now and again and a few lovely comments, thank you, but none of them are massive great numbers. I think one of mine has got about 5,000 views now or something, know a few in the sort of 2,000 or 3,000, and you try and replicate that, and it doesn't work. I don't know. I'm obviously not, not doing it right, or I don't know. I've no idea what the reason is. You think, oh, well, that pink one did really well, so if I do another pink one, so he's going to do another pink one, and it does nothing, and you think, oh, well, that didn't work then, and you're back to square one. So anyway, but no, what I was really saying was, if anybody's got any suggestions for what they'd like me to wear in a video, or what you'd like me to do, keep it nice, keep it clean. I'd like to do some naughty ones, but no, I don't want to get kicked off YouTube completely, because as you all know these days, the algorithms are definitely rather PC, and we can't possibly offend the PC mob, can we? Oh dear, oh dear. Oh God, I don't know, ridiculous. You see some of the TV programmes on these days, like, I never watched it originally, although I was of an age to watch it, but they're currently repeating on Legend, one of the English, more minor channels, here in the United Kingdom, the original Charlie's Angels at the moment. Now, what's offensive about Charlie's Angels? I mean, all the angels are out there giving as good as they get, and giving it more some half the time to any of the blokes that they come up against, and yet we get all this crap before every episode. And I'm probably going to get done for using the C blank blank P word there, but hard luck. All this rubbish about how the attitudes and the language and the whatever coming up in the coming programme, and that people might find offensive, and you think, oh, for crying out loud, it's just ridiculous. I sometimes do wonder if they're just putting that on for this particular programme, because they do put it on for others, putting it on for this particular programme, because of Charlie's opening narration where once upon a time there were 3 little girls who went to the police academy. Oh dear, how dare he address them as 3 little girls when they're women? However, I don't know. When you watch most of the episodes, you think, what are you talking about? Anyway, complete side plot. Sorry, got distracted. It's a bit of a bugbear. I prefer to, well, I can't even call it that these days, because otherwise I go on. Call a gardening implement a gardening implement, where possible. You just be diplomatic, you just be nice, just be respectful. That's what all this should be about. That's what all this should be about. Oh dear, I've got the temerity to dress up like this. Well, who am I harming? Am I harming you that's got up on your high horse? No, I'm not. You don't like it? Well, there's billions and billions of other videos on YouTube for you to watch. It's not my fault the algorithm's gone and said, why don't you go and watch Rosie 441 or whatever this video is going to turn out to be. So, anyway, but back to what I originally started off with, the point for once. If there's anything you would particularly like to see me wear, in either one of these Rosie videos or in one of the bath videos, and by all means do so. I may never get around to doing it, in which case I apologise here and now. It might take me a long time to get around to it. There's one person who's asked me to do some more swim dress videos, in which case, hello to you. They honestly, they are coming. I do have some more swim dresses actually on order at the moment, but they haven't come yet, so I can't do them yet. I will be doing some more swimwear videos in the bath very shortly. Yeah, I know prior to Christmas it's not exactly the right weather for them, but never mind. I do have one seasonal video coming up, I think, and it's not me in a red outfit with, no, it's not that. But yeah, so if there's anything, please let me know. some people have said, why don't you sit and talk to the camera more often? Maybe this is why. Maybe this video will explain it, because I don't stay on the subject for more than 5 seconds. I don't know. But I probably will do a few more videos in the new year where I am talking about specific points. No doubt there'll be various things that come up. I'll try and stay off world affairs involving certain people, because all that's going to do is wind me up, and then I'll just lay myself open to abuse from people that happen to agree with each point of view. I really cannot be bothered with mucking on with those sort of things. I'll just end up deleting all their comments, so better off just staying clear of it. It might be about specific TV programmes that are on at the moment, like I'm still watching Strictly. Tonight it would be, for all those of you that do watch Strictly, tonight is Blackpool night, so you'll know exactly when I'm recording this. Unfortunately, Lavoie's not going to be in there tonight because of the injury, so that's a bit of a blow, but I hope Lavoie comes back and carries on next week. We'll have to see, because however good or bad Lavoie might be as a dancer, I do like Lavoie as a person. I would like to go and see Lavoie at one of her shows, definitely. Long time viewers of my channel will know that I did go and see, I did a review of one of Jinx Monsoon's shows. It's going back about 2019 or something, I think that was, when she came to Lancaster, and it was excellent. Lavoie is not as cutting as Jinx can be in her show, I don't think, but she's definitely an all-round drag entertainer in the same mould that I grew up in, i.e. the Danny LaRue's or the Lily Savages, people like that, especially Danny LaRue. Danny was a past master / mistress at what he did. I admire him a lot. So yes, so it could be something, like that. It's UK Drag Race final this coming week, so I might mention that in the next video. I don't know. Unfortunately, some of my favourites have already gone out, which is a shame. But we'll see. We'll see who wins that. It's been a good series again. So yes, so it might be TV shows, it might be music that's come out that I happen to like. Most of the music I like tends to hail from the 60s, 70s, 80s, although I was born at the end of the 60s. Most of my musical memories are really 70s and 80s, although I like a lot of 60s. After sort of the early 90s onward, I'm very much more picky. But I do like various people that are out today, and I don't mean just older artists that are still making records and whatnot. Okay, they might not be all new artists even now. Some of them might have been going 10 years or something like Carly Rae Jepsen or Little Mix, or I don't know, somebody like that. But I do buy the odd new album by a new artist. It just depends. It just depends what tickles my fancy, really. Ooh. So yeah, it could be something on music. Could be something that happens at Christmas and New Year. Who knows? Certainly in the new year, there will be some more videos to do with the holiday event that I went on, the Canterbury event that I went on last year. I've managed to get booked up for the March one this year. Hooray! I couldn't get to the March one this year because there wasn't enough accommodation. It all got booked up straight away, sort of thing, before anybody outside the event that I went to could really say anything about, and there just wasn't enough accommodation. The last one in September wasn't going to work out, again because of the amount of accommodation. Then it got cancelled and rearranged for a bigger place, and I could have gone had I not been switching on from one firm to another at the time that I was working for. And well, I won't mention the name of the firm because, you know, I could get fired, but quite frankly, they're utterly useless at organising anything. And my holidays were one, so that went by the board. But as soon as I heard when the dates were for this next one in 2026, I thought, sod it, and I booked it. So I will be going to that one. So there'll be videos about that. So there we are. So anything that you think, anything that you want to see, just let me know. It may happen, it may not happen, but let me know in the comments. Hopefully, and that's another thing I'll try and make it my New Year's resolution this year to get through the comments sort of like a little bit earlier than I had been doing. I did catch up the other day, but some of them were going back to like 8 months ago, and I shouldn't have done that. So my apologies to all of you who left a comment 8 months ago. I think you'll find that I have at least addressed all of those now. I think there are a few gone up in the past few days which I haven't answered yet, but I will do. Apologies if the translations of my answers are not as good as they might be. I'm relying on Google for most of those. My school French and school Italian is very, very limited, shall we say. And anything else is sort of, no, forget it, I can't do it. Unless I've picked up a certain bit like Konnichiwa from watching Shogun on the television all those years ago. That was a good series. Things like that. But otherwise, foreign languages and me do not get on. So anyway, there you go. So I think I've bored you enough. So I'll say taddy bye for now. And I'll come in and give you a bit of a close-up as usual. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.